Hey, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're joining me from around the world. Thank you for being here. Yesterday, which was the 7th of October 2024, marked the 1 year anniversary of October 7, 2023, when terrorist Hamas invaded Israel, went under, through, above to commit all sorts of crimes against humanity. Yesterday, I was so very busy. I couldn't find the time to do anything in relation to the anniversary. So I thought today would be okay since I have a little time to just do a brief presentation. I'm grateful to God who has kept Israel intact. I posted something on one of the social media platforms, thanking God who has kept Israel intact, how Israel has come 1 year later after they were taken unawares, after they were shamed on October 7th, 2023, because prior to October 7th, 2023, Israel was one of the superpowers in the world with a great army, creative, intelligent folks. The strength, the might of the Mossad in the world was just beyond belief. But October 7, 2023 gave a little dent to that image. But I'm so glad that 1 year later, Israel is back. Israel is back, baby. It's a thing of joy. Prior to 7th October 2023, I was minding my business. I never, I didn't pay attention to whatever was going on in the Middle East because I was living my life, being an adult, adulting, and just doing everything a human being should do, who is not affected directly. We've had incidents of terrorism in the world, all over the world. Things have been going on everywhere. However, the Middle East had not been my focus. Yes, I was aware of the invasion of Iraq, Afghanistan, by the US military and everything else. However, I didn't pay attention. But when that act of terrorism was committed by Hamas, I knew that something had changed. Something had changed. And I had to lend my voice to that. It took me a while, even though I was doing some things in my own way, but I had to speak up and just let the world know that I am with Israel, no matter what happens, no matter what anyone says. So I thank God who has preserved Israel. Yes, they're still recovering because what happened on October 7, 2023, I don't know if anyone affected directly or indirectly could ever recover fully. But by the grace of God, Israel is recovering, and will be restored completely. 1 year later, Hamas is, I would say, nearly completely annihilated. 1 year later, Hezbollah, that started on October 8, 2023, firing whatever was fireable into Israel, is completely headless, without leadership. They wander us now in the miserable tunnels wherever they are. It's such that nobody wants to be the leader of that terrorist group. Hezbollah. It's turned out that Hamas did everything they did. They unalived 1,200 people and took away 250 as hostages. Some have been returned. Some have sadly lost their lives. Some are still in the dark, evil dungeons of terror. by the grace of God, everything that these people have done, I don't think as much as in the 1 year, what Israel has been able to achieve, decimating massively the various terror organizations, taking out the majority of their monsters. Thank God that their attack on Israel hasn't been as lethal as October 7th was. That will only be an act of God. That will only be an act of some divine intervention. I am grateful. I thank God who has preserved Israel, who has helped them, that in the midst of all these wars, I'll be back with the war on 7 fronts. In the midst of the blood libels, in the midst of subtle but blatant accusations, attacks, Israel has continued to do what it knows to do best, win. This winning streak will continue. There will never be another attack on Israel in that grand scale as we witnessed on October 7, 2023. I just wanted to thank God for the success that Israel has had, because it's taken out everyone at the top of his borders. So that's a headless monster now. Basically confused, disoriented, discombobulated, devastated, destroyed. Nearly all of their infrastructure, where they have their arms, ammunitions, weapons, missiles, rockets, drones stored, they've all been taken out. Israel is still going. So I just wanted to quickly thank God who has preserved Israel. I will continue to pray for the IDF, the IAF, every other person and group and leadership of Israel, the citizenship, that God will protect them, give them more victory, continue to stand and fight with and on behalf of that grand nation. Evil can never overcome good. It has never happened. It won't start now. Israel is good. Terrorists are evil. They're bad. And there's no place for them in the world. I'll see you later.